Welcome to Boozy Movies, you muggles.
What an idiot.
Where watching movies, casting spells, and making cocktails is what we do.
Wicked.
Today we have 2 cocktails for the literary and movie classic Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Thought you ought to know.
On his 11th birthday, orphan Harry discovers that he is a wizard and has been accepted into the magical Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. At Hogwarts, Harry uncovers secrets about his past, forms close friendships, and learns of a dark plot to steal the powerful Sorcerer's Stone. With the help of his friends Ron and Hermione, Harry confronts the dark forces threatening the wizarding world and begins to understand his own destiny.
We wanted to do Harry Potter because it's a very imaginative movie with lots of amazing characters, really great scenes, and all of that, of course, lends itself to some really, really great cocktails.
And we also know that you Potterheads really can't get enough of anything Harry Potter.
Think you're being funny, do ya?
So, for the cocktails, Aqua Menti.
Yeah, that didn't work.
I guess we're gonna have to muggle make it.
Your attention, please.
Our first cocktail is the lovable Hagrid.
And he's got to have a name, doesn't he?
And our second cocktail is Professor Snape, played by the devious Alan Rickman.
There will be no foolish wand waving.
On to muggle making.
For this cocktail, we are going to be using bourbon, mezcal, lime juice, pineapple juice, rich cinnamon syrup, recipe will be in the description below, saline, walnut bitters, and a sprig of rosemary.
To make Hagrid, smoke a rocks glass by slapping and flaming a rosemary sprig and placing a glass on top. Combine in a mixing glass 1½ ounces of bourbon, 1½ ounces of mezcal, ½ an ounce of lime juice, ½ an ounce of pineapple juice, ½ an ounce of cinnamon syrup, a dropper of saline, and 2 dashes of walnut bitters. Add ice and stir for 2 minutes. Strain into a smoked rocks glass. Rub the rosemary and add to drink.
And here is the Hagrid.
Your potion, sir.
Ooh. You know, they say the wand chooses the wizard. I think this cocktail has chosen me.
What do you think?
It's not very good, is it?
It's awesome. So really with this cocktail, I think we wanted to obviously sum up Hagrid, who he is as a character, sort of his environment and everything. And he's this big, gentle giant. He's kind of cozy, he's a little aloof.
I shouldn't have told you that.
He's a really fun, caring, loving person. And we put that in a cocktail here.
That's right. There's a lot of warming notes from the bourbon.
Oh dear.
And the mezcal adds a little bit of that smokiness, a little bit of the bitterness that we need to balance the drink. We do have a tiny bit of pineapple and cinnamon. Again, warming and woodsy.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
I really like sort of with the pineapple and the mezcal. Like, I don't think of those as really going together, but I really like the way they come together in this drink.
That was bloody brilliant.
Yes, it's an amazing cocktail where you're mixing 2 spirits that maybe you wouldn't otherwise mix together.
You're meddling in things that ought not to be meddled in.
Then the walnut bitters was kind of a late addition to the game.
Yep. It just gave it that little twist.
That's right, as well as smoking out the glass with the rosemary. We had always had the rosemary there, but then we decided we wanted it to be reminiscent of the kind of fire that Hagrid is stoking.
Also, when Norbert, I don't know if he sneezes or what he does. As soon as you were like, oh yeah, we should totally singe the rosemary, I was like, yes, we definitely should do that.
Yeah, lots of fun and a really, really tasty cocktail.
And now our next cocktail is a stark contrast to the Hagrid.
Yes, deep, delicious, a little bit bitter, and a surprising bit at the end. Let's do it, Professor Snape. For Professor Snape, you're gonna need cognac, sfumato amaro, St. George's coffee liqueur or any other bitter coffee liqueur, not a sweet one like Kahlua, pomegranate juice, saline, activated charcoal, edible glitter, and dark chocolate.
In a mixing glass, we're gonna combine 1½ ounces of cognac, 1½ ounces of sfumato amaro, 1/4 ounce of bitter coffee liqueur, 3/4 of an ounce of pomegranate juice, 1/3 of a capsule of activated charcoal, a pinch of edible glitter, and 2 droppers of saline. We're gonna fill with ice and stir for 2 minutes. Then we're gonna strain into a chilled coupe. And garnish with a square of dark chocolate. And here we have Professor Snape. This was a tough one, my dear.
Very difficult.
It was. We have toiled over this cocktail.
What happened?
Initially, because we wanted to get this drink jet black. So we were really going for the color and trying to find ingredients that would really help us get to that point.
Well, let's try again.
Then we realized maybe we were sacrificing flavor for the color,
You've made a mistake.
and that's where the activated charcoal came in.
You tasked me with quite a big undertaking,
Good luck.
and I
Very
eventually told you that you were gonna have to settle for something.
Pretty much. And I have.
The activated charcoal was what Brian settled for because what he wanted were, of course, deep, very robust flavors. He wanted something kind of smoky.
You knew.
He wanted something with a bitterness to it.
Definitely.
And, you know, really wanted to sum up Snape.
Initially, we were going for that sort of anise licorice flavor. We had absinthe in this at one time.
Now what do we do?
And then we totally stepped back, deconstructed it a bit. You did a lot of your research. You really wanted to go with the cognac, so we put cognac in it. If you do make this drink, we highly recommend using a bitter coffee liqueur and not Kahlua.
Yeah, just something that's not overly sweet. So really robust flavors. Obviously, the cognac is very bold, deep grape flavors is what that's coming from. And then the sfumato is rhubarbo,
What is that?
and that's an amaro from Italy, made from rhubarb and other botanicals. So you do get some of those botanicals. It's not a licorice, it's not an
Right.
anise, even though you
Yeah.
kind of originally wanted that. We found that, especially with like the cognac, that they all pair well together, and then the strong flavor of the coffee also. So 3 very strong flavors all melding together into one beautiful cocktail.
And sort of a late addition to this was the dark chocolate.
I know what that is.
Now, we thought it would be really fun because they have these like chocolate Harry Potter wands, and we were like, oh, that'd be great. We'll put that in the cocktail. And milk chocolate, that's not gonna work. But we got this 90% cacao dark chocolate. It accentuates this drink just so wonderfully. It's really, really good.
I should not have said that.
The cocoa butter that's inside of this chocolate, actually what it does is it'll coat your tongue and help bring out those deeper flavor notes rather than you only hitting like the bitter zones.
Now that we've kind of added this element to it, it might be one of my favorite cocktails we've come up with so far.
For sheer dumb luck.
We have a lot of sweet cocktails, and I wanted another cocktail that was great for Negroni lovers, and this is it.
I think we should bring in our other cocktail here, our Hagrid. Stark contrast. Look at that. Looks really, really good.
Yeah, warm, sweet, spicy.
Very different.
This one, dark bitter, very robust.
So it was really fun rewatching Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I think maybe some of the computer and graphics and things have maybe not aged as well,
That's totally barbaric.
but I think the story and where the story begins is just so much fun. Stepping into the world of Harry Potter, just getting brought into that again was really a lot of fun.
It was. I really enjoyed watching this show. I haven't seen,
You've seen all of them?
I definitely have not seen all of them.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
I've maybe seen 3 Harry Potter movies.
Lots of pieces and parts.
I'm sorry, Potter fans, I promise to catch up. Maybe you should tell me what cocktails to make next in Harry Potter. Also, give the drinks a shot. If you don't have some of the ingredients like the activated charcoal, the only thing you're compromising is the color. And give them a go. Let us know in the comments what you think. Certainly, we would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, because we would love to see you here again next week for our next movie and our next set of cocktails.
Yes, and at this point, who knows what that could be?
Yes, that's right.
All right, well, on that note, we are gonna cheers. We are gonna send you on your way. Hopefully you enjoy these cocktails because we got some watching to do, so I know we're gonna enjoy these. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.